Alright, welcome back everybody. Here we go. So, it's me, Marco, again from Fancy Lizard Studios again. And we're going to continue off what we're doing with that camera and everything. As you might have noticed, I deleted one little thing. I deleted this little knob as I was like, I don't like the way that's looking. We'll get back to that. We'll just start getting the main body of the camera done. So, let's get back at it. This one's probably going to be a shorter stream, so sorry for if it's pretty short. Well, let's get to it. So, let's separate that. As you can see, there's this little tiny thing right there. I want to make sure this lines up to that. So it looks like it's around the same height, so that's pretty good. And then we're going to grab that edge. That's perfect. Alright, I'm going to want to defend that edge. So, oh, no, that's not where I wanted that to go. There we go. That's a lot better right there. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, definitely like how that looks now. Okay, and then we'll either I'll decide later on if I want to connect both of those together, but for now I want them to be separate pieces. Alright. And then this part is way out here. Let's put that somewhat in there. Alright, and I definitely like the way that looks. And that's perfect right there. Awesome. Might not be to the exact size. Let's see if I turn that off. It's a little bit better. Nope. Let's grab both of this. Let's move it a little bit down. Well, I don't want to move it down. No, let's just leave it there. Hope for the best. Let's add my good old cube. Scale that down just a bit. There we go. Let's go to my good old edit mode and make this go way up there. Make this one go way down here. Actually, I'm going to scale this back down. This time in the Y. So I want to make sure I get that bottom part so you can see this kind of curves up. So here I'm going to take off the turbos, move off of both of these. As you can see, they're kind of almost the exact same height. Let's see. Let's leave that cool little plane there and let's just extrude this out. Scale that on the Z. Bring that down just a bit. Okay. Like the way that's looking. Now let's go over here and fix this face. E, the Y. Put it around right about somewhere here. Same thing, I select those. Nope, don't want that guy. There we go. Oop, no, I don't like that being too high. Perfect. And as you can see, this is definitely not the width of the camera, or else that would be a really weird camera. Alright. Let's get this part correct now. Let's grab our B. Let's Straighten that all the way till layer. And this one has this little thing extruding, so we could make it into that part. We'll experiment for a bit. We'll make it go about there. Extrude that, same thing. Make that go to about there. And then, since this part's extruding, now we're going to need that right around there. And here. Looks like there's a little tiny bit of a curve here. So, we're definitely going to put this here. We'll delete it later if we don't need it. Let's see. Alright. I think this top edge would also help us define that top part right there. And then this piece will make it into its own thing. At the same time, it also looks like it's a part of it. We'll see. Alright. So we got that on there. Let's add our smoothing to everything. And we'll see what we need to do to make this look as nice like that one. So, bam. Whoa. That looks sad and depressing. Let's kick that up just a notch. Let's move it down. And let's try to help this little guy. Let's start from here. So I know for a certain fact, I'm definitely going to need 2 of those. Scale that in the line. Let's defend those little guys right there. There we go. And then this other end definitely needs some help. There we go, that's defending it a lot better there. And I think I can get a clear edge down here. And I think I know how I'm going to do it. Yep, I know exactly how. So, connect those two. Nope, nope, not all the way to that one. Connect those two. Gonna get rid of those little guys. And not the way I wanted. Solve those guys. Aha. This is probably going to be the most stupidest idea I've done, but let's see. Let's look back at our references here. Definitely want to defend that bottom part. There we go, I'm starting to get that little edge curve right there. Then I will try to make that part too. So, go back to here. Let's grab those cool faces real quick. I'm guessing this really bottom part is a part of that little ledge, because I don't think that's a part of the camera. So we'll go as far to there. And about here. You know, I'll make it easier. Oh. Took that off, and that off. So that way I get an exact measurement. About there seems perfect. Okay. Now that I got that there, what we're gonna do is let me see. Looks like that part curves into it, so oh, let's turn that off. Let's grab those two pieces too. And we're gonna make this the same size as the Y. So let's go back to here and let's start defending that edge too. So back at it again. Actually, not just yet. Not just yet. Nope. Looks like I got the hiccups. So let's log that guy down. There we go, to about there. And I'm also going to put a little line here. So we're defending there. So that way we can pull this back just a bit to get those little curves that we need. Let's go on top of here. Let's go to our top view real quick. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like that. I want to defend this part too, because this part just looks awful. There we go. Yeah, definitely like that. Let me delete this edge. Let's delete that one too. And then we're going to scale this to around the same size, so that way they're kind of the same edge. Okay, there we go. Now what I'm going to do too is grab these edges actually. I don't have to do it that way for that one. then we're going to pull these back just a bit. Turn that off, because what we're going to do is we're going to create a loop to connect that part right there. So that way we don't have these cool little guys going here. So let's delete those guys. Oh, no, not that way. That way. Yeah, we're going to do the same thing for this top part. Okay. And then I'm experimenting right here, making it, deciding where I want to cut these. Change up. Up there. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, no, not that way. Let's take off those. Bridge. That looks perfect. Same thing, take off that. Oh, no, I selected the wrong one. Oh, did it again. Let's do it this way. Oh, hitting the wrong buttons now. There we go. There we go, that looks a lot better the way I want it. So now, if I go right here, I should be able to pull these edges now. Let's dissolve that edge. And let's remake that one. There we go. Now he's not whatever happened last time. I kinda like it, but I kinda don't. Let's see if I add these extra loops so they make it look a little bit more nicer. Just a little bit. Okay. Actually, I know what I could probably do. There we go. There we go, that's the loop I wanted. That's a lot more rounder. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab both of these, bring that down, nope, that way. Let's deselect those. G1, bring that down just a bit. We scale it a little bit to the X. There we go, perfect. I love that little round edge now. Look at that. Only took a little bit of trials in here. Let's dissolve that edge. Let's make this a little bit more nicer now. So now let's go back to defending this cool little edge. Let's try that again. This time with me actually seeing what's going on. There we go, I like that. And I don't like that. There we go, we got that nice smooth edge. Let's defend that now from here. Alright, and there we go, we got that cool little edge going on there now. Sweet. So let's see if we could defend this little corner a little bit more better. There we go. Do the same thing for over here. Not that little hard edge looked. There we go. This part, what we could do to make this go a little bit more straight, because you see, well, it kind of has that, kind of. Not by much though. We'll leave it there for now. Okay. Alright, so we got somewhat of the body all ready to go. Again, we're going to do these little inside buttons. As you can see, it's kind of sticking out and everything. I could make it into a 3D. I might paint it as a normal. We'll see. But for now, let's see these all together. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot more and more. I'm going to kick this up just a little bit. That way it looks as smooth as the rest. But yeah, I definitely like the way this is going. Then we'll continue this one a little bit later and everything on the next fancy stream. But I hope you guys enjoy and check us out and check any of our other videos and like and subscribe.